Hello, everyone. Look at you all. Thank you all for joining. Thank you. It's been a time. All good? I think we're all good. No complaints as of yet. Jesus. Lisa, what is that? I told you when I got a job, I'd give you a big super chat. I told you I make good on my promises. That is a lot of money, Alyssa. Wow. What are you doing? Thank you. But wow. I don't even know how to process that. Okay. Well, first of all, congratulations on getting a job and doing well for yourself. That's good news. That's really big news, especially in today's climate. So congratulations on that. That's amazing news. And I appreciate this super chat. I do. It's a lot though. I feel very nervous about that. Like I don't want anyone to be, you know, I don't want you to super chat if you're in a difficult situation, for sure. Especially in today's climate, look after yourself first. First and foremost, look after yourself and your family. That is the most important thing. But Alyssa, if that is all good, thank you so much for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is amazing. That is incredible. It's crazy. What a way to start. Oh, wow. Where do we even go from there? All right. So, wow. Okay. Let's dive into Winona Earp. Unless I've got myself together, this is my way of thanking you for amazing content. Thank you so much. Man, honestly, just like watching my content, commenting, you know, liking, just hanging out with me, that means the world to me. But yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I would love to know what kind of content it is that you do enjoy, or you just like watch all my videos. That'd be great. But is it like a topic that you like in particular that I talk about? But yeah, the panel was amazing. Yeah, so Winona Earp panel just dropped. I'm a little sad that like it wasn't live. I was kind of hoping it would be live, but it's all G. So if it's up there, if you guys want to go check it out. Like I said, it's like 35 minutes long. What were they talking about on the panel? There was a lot of like games that they played, like the just sort of like seeing how well the cast know each other, and you're talking about superlatives, is that how you say it, of their characters, that sort of stuff. They did a little sneak peek of the first episode at the end of the panel, which is interesting. Yeah, just sort of, you know, it was a fun, light-hearted panel. Yeah, pretty much it. I have been doing a Winona Earp rewatch of season 3, obviously to lead up to season 4, because it's been 2 years. I'm like, I should probably refresh my memory on what happened. I've got some things that like sort of some wish list things for Winona Earp that I am hoping for. I did tweet about this last night. First and foremost, I really hope they spend a lot more time on like character-driven episodes, and like I hope it's a character-driven season, to be honest, because it's they kind of fall flat when it's plot-driven. Like I honestly I don't think this Garden of Eden storyline is gonna be around for very long. I think it's going to fizzle out in the first 5 episodes. Winona Earp has a habit of, you know, they hype up this huge storyline in the season finale, and then that storyline sort of fizzles out in the first 5 episodes. So if, like, you know, stuff stays the same, I assume that's going to happen in this season. So the Garden of Eden storyline is kind of going to fizzle out in the first 5 episodes. I would be very intrigued if it doesn't, and they actually sort of, like, flesh it out this season. But I don't know. I'm not sort of banking my hopes on a plot-driven season. I'm really hoping we have a character-driven season. 2 years already. Yeah, it's been crazy. I mean, obviously it aired 2 years ago. So it's nearly 2 years since it finished. But yeah, so I hope they have character-driven season as opposed to a plot-driven season. I don't know if we're gonna get a season 5, right? Like, I know 2 years ago at the Comic-Con, they announced, you know, season 4 and 5 were confirmed. But then obviously we've had this whole drama with season 4. And they've only just managed to get season 4 on the air and to get that going. So I'm not sure what's happening with season 5. So honestly, I would like a nice sort of like rounding season just in case we don't get a season 5. You know, that's why I would like a character-driven season as opposed to a plot-driven season, because I would like those interactions between those characters. Because like, that was the great thing about season 1. It was character-driven because they had to introduce the characters. They had to introduce all these relationships. And I think that's what made season 1 so great. But yeah, I'm looking forward to lots of jokes and Easter eggs for Earpers and F-bombs. Yeah, but I also don't want them to take it too far. Because I know I know they're sort of like, it's a mature season this season. They've got a different time slot. I just hope they don't make it too cheap, if that makes sense. Make it too cheap because of the rating. I feel like they went too far on the cheap and throwaway lines in season 3, especially with Way Hot. Like, there was so many like scenes where they're like, oh, let's see how suggestive we can make it without being graphic. And it just didn't feel real. Like, it just kind of felt a little fake and a little empty. So I do hope we get more bonding and more intimate sort of relationships, more, you know, just genuine connections as opposed to cheap jokes. I really do hope we get that. Upon rewatching the whole series, I've been getting frustrated of storylines going essentially nowhere. I agree wholeheartedly with characters over plots. Yes. Yeah. And it happens to me every season, which is why I'm trying to like lower my expectations with the plot. Cause like, if you watch my theory videos and my all my Winona Earp videos, I get super excited at the end of a season, sort of going into the new season. Cause I'm like, there's this huge plot going on. I create all these theory videos and then that plot fizzles out in 5 episodes and they sort of go in a different direction. I was like, what is happening? Why? Why? So yeah, I am not hyping myself up for the plot this season. I'm really hoping we get great character episodes, get great character storylines, or great character season. Because yeah, the character-driven episodes in each season were like what's the word? The best part of it. Yeah. This is no more of the spamming, yeah? So what I would like season 3 frustrated me a little bit. I've been going back and watching my old reviews, and I I definitely was really harsh at the end of season 3. I was really, really harsh. Looking back, I was like, oof. I'm, glad I've had some time to sort of like chill going into season 4. Definitely harsh at the end of season 3 with my reviews and stuff like that. But, there were some valid points in my review. The whole season, I don't know, it just kind of felt like it didn't, I don't know. My favorite episodes, of course, like I've been saying, character-driven episodes. Jolene, that was an amazing episode. And it was because it was character-driven. Dom blew it out of the park. That episode was gold. Obviously, I love the Nicole and Winona episodes each season. They're character-driven episodes. So I'm looking forward to those episodes, and I'm hoping we're getting more of them instead of plot-driven episodes. That's what I'm hoping for. Just scrolling up a bit. I hope we get real conversations between Nicole and Waverly. Feels like they have a lot to talk about. I want to see how Nicole's previous marriage affects how far she wants to take things with Waverly. Yeah. Like I said, that was my frustration with Way Hot in season 3. Like, there was no real like deep, meaningful conversations between them. It was a lot of like just cheap throwaway stuff, which is why I was so mad about like the sort of marriage proposal thing at the during the season finale, because I was like, is this another cheap throwaway moment that's sort of like, a joke, or is this supposed to be like a serious intimate moment? Because the whole season has just been cheap moments, and then all of a sudden they've got this marriage proposal. I was like, how am I supposed to take this? That's what frustrated me about the marriage proposal. So yeah, I do hope we get more genuine conversations and interactions between Nicole and Waverly, and between all the characters, to be honest. Yeah, I would like that. Emily said she didn't know how she could repay Earpers, and then said the best thing she could give back is to keep making the show, which kind of sounded like season 5. Yeah, I mean, obviously she would love to keep on making the show. I have no doubt about that. The issue is like the finances, actually getting the show on air. So I have no doubt if she is given a budget, she'll keep on making the show. But the decision is up to sort of the network if they're going to give the show a budget to film and actually air the season. So that's the big question mark at this point. Season 5 was already ordered. It's the company's finances that are questionable. Yeah, exactly. I'm sad that Rosita doesn't seem to be coming back. Yeah, same. I was a big fan of her, and especially like her towards the end when we sort of got to know her a lot more and sort of her backstory. I was like, this is like a really, I don't know, sort of complex character that I'm here for. Obviously not here for that sort of cheating storyline between her and Waverly, but honestly, I loved Rosita, and I would have liked to see more of her. I get last season she wasn't in there because she got preggers, but yeah, it kind of looks like they've just moved away from that storyline, which sucks. But yeah, I want to see different characters together, like Winona and Nedley. Is it Nedley? Here's that debate again. I feel like every time, like every season I make Winona Earp videos, it's Nedley or Needley. I think it's Nedley. Nedley, right? Nedley. Should be good together. Yeah. 100%. Yeah, I think we can all agree we want more sort of character-driven stuff. Let's play it up with characters. Let's have, let's have more with the characters instead of the plot. Yeah. I have a small theory about Valdez. I'm excited to see if it plays out. I'm curious about that. I love theories. Curious. I just wish they'd stop with the incest BS. Like the whole Winona kissing Waverly, then dating her dad. Like, sorry, what? Love the show, but seriously, what's going through Emily's head? I agree. Can we just have a season where there's not that weird line blurring side of it? Like, it's just weird. There's no reason for it. Why? That's why I'm like, I would love a episode where they have like a character swap episode. One of my favorite episodes in Lost Girl was the character swap episode. And I've been saying this for ages. I would love a character swap episode. But I am nervous about a character swap episode because I'm nervous they're going to do like another sort of incesty storyline. I don't want that. Yeah, so I don't know. If we can just sort of keep that out of the season, that would be great. Okay, but the Charlie Julian thing wasn't incest. But it's weird. Like, why have Winona date 1, Waverly's dad, and 2, Winona's mum, both Winona and Waverly's mum's previous lover? It's weird. Like, there is just too many family bondings. Even though it's technically not, like, they're not blood related, obviously. It's still weird, though. Like, why go there? Why would you go there? Like, nah. It's just weird. I hated it. Is Kate coming back? I don't know. I would like for Kate to come back. I was hoping we'd get more of Kate from season 3. But I don't know. I haven't heard anything. She hasn't been on panels or anything like that. So I don't know. I don't have high hopes, actually. To be honest, I would love her to come back, but I don't know. I don't think Waverly will like Valdez initially because it seems to me that's who she is punching during that scene in the car in the trailer. Have we seen Valdez? Because when I did my Winona Earp reaction video, I was like, oh, this new girl is Valdez, but she looks completely different to in the comics. And then people were like, they don't think that's actually Valdez. They think that's someone else. And so I'm like, oh, have we not seen Valdez then? So I'm curious who the new chick is. I think it's possible that this new character, Rachel, who we see in the trailer, that's right, Rachel, is actually Valdez, and that's some sort of code name. I have no reasoning. I just can't get the idea out of my head. Yeah, fair. But I mean, like, I was kind of excited to see this buff-ass chick, like, being Valdez. You know? Like, in the comics, like, she's buff. Like, she's huge. Like, she's like Abby from The Last of Us huge. And I was excited to see that. But she looks like a child in the show. So I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. Unless it's like sort of, I don't know, they're sort of looking at Valdez before she gets to that buffness. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. So I'm curious to see who this new chick is and how Valdez plays into that. Who would you love to see as a celeb added to the cast? So many. So many. So many. Like, how do I even choose? Let's just go with Katie McGrath because, like, Katie just makes everything better. Can we get, like, Katie and Mel / Winona together? That would be great. I'd be here for that. Thank you for that. Would love Winona and Waverly to switch bodies. I would like Winona and Nicole to switch bodies because I think that would be fucking hilarious. I want a huge buff Amazonian warrior on my screen as well. Can relate, yeah. We need to get Kinsia solo on the show. Yeah. Yeah, true. That would be cool. Can we do a callback to the Camilla cast? Sure. Yeah, fair. Anna Silk, yeah, wish she'd become a permanent person, especially after playing Kevin. Yeah. No, there's so many people that I would love on the show, but yeah. Yeah, so Winona Earp, I am excited, but I'm sort of like trying to change my focus on the season. The last few seasons, I've definitely gone into a new season excited for a plot and have my sort of theories and expectations go wild on that plot and like it sort of fizzle out. So I'm trying to change my sort of focus on the characters of the show and hoping that we get sort of more of that. Really hoping that. So I'm excited. I'm gonna do a reaction to tomorrow's episode and we'll see how that goes and see if it becomes a regular thing. So if you guys aren't subscribed, subscribe because that's gonna be going up tomorrow. Yeah. I'm starting to get into the reactions on my channel. It just makes me nervous because of copyright, to be honest. It makes me very nervous. So I'm sort of slowly easing into it. I'm not promising anything, but I'm gonna do the first episode, so tomorrow's episode, and we'll see how that goes. What was with her storyline, the Watchers or something? What happened with that? I don't know. Like, I don't know what happens to a lot of the storylines. But that's what I mean. Like, a lot of the times there's these like big characters or big plots that happen, and then like 2 episodes later, it's like, oh, that actually meant nothing. What was the point? She came, she ate pickles, she left. Oh God. Yeah. All right. So is there anything else that we want to touch on with Winona Earp before I move over to Taylor Swift? We're talking about Taylor Swift and a new album that dropped a couple days ago because I have some things to talk about. But yeah, just before we get into that, is there anything else that we need to touch on with Winona Earp? Where do you think Nicole went and why do you think she maybe got separated from everyone else that went missing? I don't know. I don't know. Winesadies this season. Oh, I'd be there. I'd be here for that. I would be here for that 100%. Yeah. All right, people are excited about Betty. All right, so with Winona Earp out of the way, I'm excited. Gonna do a reaction soon. Look out for that tomorrow. But let's get into Taylor Swift because she dropped a new album. I listened to it on the way home on Friday afternoon. So like 2 days ago. She dropped it 2 days ago. Like no announcement. Like she announced it like 6 hours before it dropped. I was like, Taylor, what are you doing? Like you're messing with my feelings. Turns out this is super gay, this album. It's super gay. Oh. Okay, so Betty, obviously Betty, it's so gay. And there's like been some arguments about, you know, it's a song told from a man's perspective, from James's perspective. And I'm like, y'all don't know Taylor Swift if you're assuming James is a boy. You don't know. Oh, and look, here's my theory. This love, like obviously Taylor's teased that there's a sort of love triangle storyline in the album. So there's 3 songs that tell this love triangle storyline from 3 different perspectives. We've got Cardigan, which is told from Betty's perspective. We've got August, which is told from the other girl's perspective, the girl that James cheated on. And then we've got Betty, which is told from James's perspective. This love triangle is between 3 girls. I would just like to point that out. 3 girls. Okay? Okay? Look. Here is my thoughts on that. There's 3 names that like Taylor mentions in the Betty song. Obviously Betty. Then we have Inez, and James. Inez and James are the names of Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds' daughters, who Taylor Swift is like best friends with Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively. And James Reynolds was like the little girl that was like gorgeous on the Gorgeous song, okay? So it's 3 girls. People are like theorizing that Betty is the name of like Blake and Ryan's 3rd child, but I don't know. I don't know about that. But we do know James and Inez are the names of Blake and Ryan's daughters. Okay? Okay? Oh, man. It's so gay. And like if Betty is gay, that means Cardigan and August are also gay. So can we appreciate that? Oh, I think Taylor's trying to tell us something. And can we, like, yeah. Oh. I love Taylor even more. I didn't know it was possible. I love Taylor so much. So much. I don't know. Look, I'm not even implying that, like, Taylor is James or Carly is Betty. Like, I'm not like, this could be a fictional love triangle. I don't care. It's a love triangle between 3 girls. I don't care. Like, I'm not trying to imply that it's actually like a reflection on a real life storyline. Who knows? It might be, but like, that's not like for me to comment on. But it's a, you know, it's a queer love story. That's for sure. I'm convinced on that. Oh, Taylor Swift said, I'm gonna give you funky little lesbians, the sapphic love triangle story. You deserve it. You're gonna like it. Yeah. Oh, man. I love it. I love it. So I'm a huge fan of her new album. Obviously I love Betty, and in turn love Cardigan and August. One of my other favorite songs is The One. God damn, that hits me in the feels. Oh, That one hits me hard. Oh, that one, ooh, gives me the feels. So yeah, love the one, love Cardigan. I love August, Betty. I love My Tears Ricochet. That's a good one as well. I really appreciate that one. I like This Is Me Trying. I like Illicit Affairs. And Invisible Strings, I think I'm a big fan of. I just listened to Betty for the first time a little bit ago. It ended just as the stream started. Good choice. Good choice. Half this album had me on the floor sobbing. Oh, 100%. And I feel like every time I listen to this album, like, I love a different song more. Yeah. I mean, I feel like that always happens with me and Taylor Swift. Like, my initial love, my, like, initial songs that I love, I obviously love them, but then, like, the more I listen to an album, the more I appreciate other songs. So yeah, but right now I feel like the ones that especially hit me hard are Betty, because obviously, and The One. Oof, here for those two especially. What are you, like, all of your favorite songs? I want to know if we've got some different thoughts on different songs. But yeah, Taylor needs to do some Zoom interviews so she can be asked about it. She's gonna leave it to interpretation because she broke gay Twitter. She is not going to answer it. Like, if you think she's going to answer it, you don't know Taylor Swift. She's all about, like, hidden messages. Like, that's been her thing from the get-go, is hidden messages in her album. She's not going to address it. Yeah. Like, she loves to play that game. She loves to play that game. And honestly, I love it too. I love it too. I'm here for it. I love The One. Yeah, me too. Me too. I know what I'm doing after this stream. 100%. Binged the album. And I'm like, when she dropped it, I was like, oh, it's going to be like an EP. Like, it's going to be like 5 episodes or something. Which I was still like 5 songs. And I was like, yeah, for sure. I'm here for it. More Taylor Swift, for sure. But then she dropped like a full album, 16 songs. I was like, Taylor, what are you doing? You're being super productive. Yeah, I would definitely recommend listening to the album. It's so good, so good. Oof, love it. And I loved seeing, like, Twitter blow up when it dropped. People, like, literally my whole timeline was just Betty. Like, everyone screaming Betty. Don't forget, everyone, Umbrella Academy Season 2 starts Friday. I need to catch up on that. I watched, I think, the first 2 episodes of the first season. And I stopped watching because I was like, oh, they're making Ellen Page's character straight. I'm not here for that. So I stopped watching. But now with, like, the teasing and the promos for season 2, I'm like, okay, I need to catch up. Cardigan, Betty, just keep going back to Betty. Fair. Hold up, I'll be back. I'm gonna go save it to my watch later. Fair. I haven't heard anyone talk about Epiphany. Its sound makes me want to go stargazing. Fair. Fair. Yeah, no, I like Epiphany, but I also feel like I like it because it sort of, like, gets me excited to go into Betty. Like, I'm too focused on Betty that when I hear Epiphany, I was like, oh, Betty's next. Yeah. It is illegal for Ellen Page to play a straight character. Oh no. I wish you would do Vegan Queen reactions, not your thing. I was gonna watch it when the first season ended because I heard that, like, the couple got together, like, right at the end, and I was like, oh cool, I can catch up for the next season. But then it got cancelled and I was like, I don't really want to get invested in a show that's just, like, that's been cancelled. Cable Girls last season is on Netflix. I feel like I haven't seen the last couple seasons. I need to catch up on that as well. I actually watched Warrior Nun and my god, the gay is screaming to come out. I love Warrior Nun. I love it. I've binged it, like, I think 3 times now. It's so good. So good. Yeah. Netflix is definitely like, they're keeping me sane during this, like, pandemic, eh? I tell you what though, I was excited for Cursed. I watched the first episode and I was like, oof, no, this is a no from me. I was really excited about it, but nah, it lost me. It lost me so quickly. I was like, damn. Mirrorball is a little much for me. Okay, I don't mind Mirrorball. I played through Beyond Two Souls. Main character is literally modeled and voiced by Ellen Page, and I rejected every single love interest because they were men. Sorry, that's not allowed. Lol. But some of you guys have watched the Bold Type. I watched like the first. When did I stop watching? I feel like I stopped watching after season 2, because they were just messing around with Kat and Adina too much. And I was like, this is getting ridiculous. Like, and not only their storylines, but like all the girls' storylines were just, I don't know, that it kind of went off the rails. And I was like, nah. So I think it was season 2, at the end of season 2 that I stopped. Maybe it was the end of season 3 or mid season 3, something along those lines. I don't know. But I stopped. And then like recently I've heard the actress that plays Kate speak out against it. And I was like, oof, that's not great to see. But I hope they get their shit together. Cause like I loved the first season. The first season, oh, that got me. Yeah, I loved the first season so much. So yeah, I don't know. I hope they get their shit together. Fingers crossed. I've heard bad things about this season of a Bold Type. Can't watch a Bold Type faking your flashbacks. Fair. Alex, what do you think about the ending for The Last of Us Part 2? I thought The Last of Us Part 2 was amazing. Like, amazing. Would not have changed a thing. Everyone ready for the resurgence of Kurosama? Netflix is on a roll. I honestly have not watched that. I don't think it's coming on Australian Netflix either, which sucks. You seem feel good. It's pretty gay. That looks familiar. Why does it look familiar? Have I seen it? Feel good. Oh, I have. I liked that series. That was good. Yeah, I would recommend that. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, like, anime sort of cartoon stuff definitely loses me a little bit. I still haven't finished She-Ra. I'm gonna get like crucified for saying that, but I haven't even watched the last season of She-Ra. I don't know, they just don't grab me. They don't grab me. And I feel like I need to just push through it and watch last season because, like, you know, I've heard so many good things about it, but I don't know. It just doesn't grab my attention like sort of live action stuff does. We can't be friends anymore, Alex. What? Yeah, I thought I'd get that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. She-Ra is a much more. I know. And I try, like, every few weeks, I'm like, oh, I'll watch a few more episodes and maybe it'll get me. But, like, it doesn't grab me. And I'm like, it just ends up in the background and I don't really pay attention to it. I don't know. Alex, have you tried Dickinson? Yeah, I think I've made a few videos on Dickinson. I did a full review on it. Yeah, loved it. Can't wait for season 2. If there's anything else that we want to talk about, before I move on to quickly about Neighbours, I only want to talk about it quickly because I am doing so many videos on it, so there's not much else that I need to add, but I did want to quickly touch on it. And then we'll sort of wrap up this live stream. Yeah. It's been fun though. I don't know. I don't want to promise anything. I swear to God, every weekend I'm like, man, I want to do a live LezTalk on Sunday. Like, it's Sunday morning for me. I was like, I should make it like a regular thing to do a live LezTalk. But like, it gets to Sunday morning and I'm like busy doing stuff that it like just gets pushed out of the way. I do want to try and make it a regular thing, but I don't know. Are you interested in watching Snowpiercer? I've seen Snowpiercer. There is gay in it for sure. It's not like a huge storyline in it, but there is gay in it. I liked it. I actually liked the series. I'm very curious for season 2. I did like it a lot for sure. For fun, try the Starcat tag on Tumblr. It's from the new show Stargirl. Should I be watching Stargirl? Like, I haven't started it because I'm like, it's a, you know, DC TV show. Like, how good can it be? And I haven't seen anything particularly gay in it, or I haven't seen anything gay on my timeline. I feel like I've seen people like shipping characters, but is it actually gay? Is the show actually worth watching? I don't know. I'm late. Did you talk about Winona already? Yeah, I talked about it at the start of the stream. Mr. Chill hangout streams. Remember when we used to hit up celebs on Twitter? Those are the days. DCTV isn't the same thing as Arrowverse, but is it any better? Think about it. Think about it. Yeah, I don't know. I've heard actually, like, I've heard decent things about the show Stargirl. But I don't know if it's like, if it's decent enough to watch. I don't know. I don't know if anyone else has watched it that could, you know, let me know. The Harley Quinn animated show is fucking funny and gay. I've seen like clips of it, which is like, here for that. I haven't seen it though. Again, it's an animated series, so I don't know. I'm always hesitant to watch them because I don't want to be let down because I know so many people love them and I'm like, oh, the hype is so real, but it just doesn't grab me. I don't know. Maybe I try with Harley Quinn because I love Harley Quinn. Birds of Prey was so good. Oh, I don't know. Try episode 4 of Stargirl and see if you like it. That focuses on, is it Yvette? Is that how you say it? Yvette Monreal's character? So try and get up to episode 4. Yeah, maybe when I get some time. I need to watch Umbrella Academy before Friday so I can watch the new season. Trying to decide if I want to do reactions to the new season. Netflix series is so hard to do reaction videos to because like you have to do it all so quickly so you can actually watch it. Remember when Caitlin Alexander joined the stream? That was the day, yeah. Good times, good times. All right, I want to quickly jump over to Neighbours. Who here watches Neighbours or, you know, watches my videos on Neighbours? I'm very curious because, like, my Neighbours videos do well, but I also feel like it's just such a, like, a different audience to, like, my other shows. I don't know, like, how many of, like, my regular subscribers watch my Neighbours videos or keeps up to date with, like, Neighbours. I'm very curious about that. Let me know who here in the chat has watched it or is watching my videos. I don't watch it. Don't know where to watch it at. I do just watch your videos, but not the show. Fair. I was an extra on Neighbours once. Were you really? I only watch your Neighbours videos. I have never actually watched an episode of Neighbours. Sell the show to me. I need a new show. Oof. I watch your videos here for Neighbours. I don't know if I can actually sell you the show because it's not great. But I get so sucked into soaps and especially soap ships. They get me. I'm such a sucker for soaps. I can't even explain it. I'm such a sucker for soaps. Oh, keep up with Neighbours by watching reaction videos. Okay, cool. So there's a few of you in here that watch it. I'm not gonna lie, like I tweeted out this morning, I'm getting annoyed by like Jodie and like April sort of tweeting about how, oh, Ellie could come back later, and her, like, it's not over for Ellie and Chloe. And I'm like, it's over. It's dead. Please stop beating this horse. It just annoys me because I'm like, what other show could get away with treating their ships like trash? Like treating their like queer ship like absolute trash, and then be like to the fans, oh, you know what? We've heard your frustrations. We've heard your complaints about how we treat these characters and this couple. So we're going to get them together and they're going to have a happy ending. But only when the actresses leave. What other show could get away with that? And the fandom be like, yes, that's really exciting news. And they're like really praising that. I just don't understand it. Like no other show could get away with doing that. Supergirl. No, but they're not even promising that. Like Supergirl is not like, oh, you know, we've heard your complaints about Maggie and Alex, and we'll get them together when the show ends. Like they're not doing that. And like if they did that, the fandom would tear them apart. But they're doing that with Chloe and Ellie, and everyone's like, yay, this is really exciting news. I'm like, in what world is this exciting news? This is like awful. Oh. Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't understand it. So I'm fully here for Chloe and Nicolette. Because I only see like on-screen shit as like canon. Everything else, like, it may as well be fan fiction. Like fan fiction writers, there's like a lot better stories out there. Like if they're gonna have like a story offline, I may as well just read fan fiction. like why? I've loved your reactions to Neighbours lately. Keep following. Thank you. I appreciate that. It'd be like Cora Seema all over again. Yeah, like I said, I haven't watched that, so I don't know what that's all about or how the fandom took that. But yeah, it blows my mind that people are excited about the fact that they're going to put Chloe and Ellie together when the actresses leave the show. Like, what? It just blows my mind. So I'm here for the present. I'm here for Chloe and Nick. Cause like, honestly, they're cute. I can be here for this. I can be here for this. For sure. Yeah. As long as they're on screen, as long as they've got like a potential romance, I'm gonna be here for them. If they treat them like trash like they did Chloe and Ellie, then I'm out again. Easy as that. If it's not on screen, I'm not there. I like Juliet and Perry and Hollyoaks because they're cute and hot together. I'm so excited for Juliet and Perry. Like, oh, I need it. Like, honestly, I like that they showed that, you know, it's gonna be, you know, a thing by the end of the year, because I'm like, oh man, like I can get invested in their storyline. I know how it's going to end up by the end of the year. But also on the flip side of that, it's been a struggle waiting for them to get together. I'm like, I need it. Give it to me now. Oh, I need it. I need it. Oh. Chloe and Ellie's storyline was a disaster. It was horrible. And there was so much potential there. But they just trashed it so hard. It sounds like some kind of bullshittery. I don't like that either. What if you get invested in who they are with now? Exactly. Like, I don't know. Like, people are hoping April doesn't renew her contract on Neighbours, so she will leave the show, so then Chloe and Ellie get an endgame off the show. That blows my mind. Like, why wouldn't you want April to like renew her contract so we can sort of see a more developed relationship between her and Nick? Like, why would you choose to support an actress not renew her contract and leave the show for an off-screen romance when you could, like, you know, be rallying for her to renew her contract and stay on and have like a developed on-screen relationship? It blows my mind. It blows my mind. They did what Bianca and Maggie on All My Children, and I was pissed. I feel like I watched their stuff, but I don't know if I watched the end of that, the Bianca and Maggie stuff. I remember, like, back in the day I used to watch that storyline, but I don't know if I remember how it ended. That's what they did to Callie in Arizona. Oh, don't get me started on Callie in Arizona. Oof. What is Hollyoaks? It's a UK soap opera. I love it. There's a lot of queer relationships on it as well. So yeah, it's decent. Showrunners are lazy. People are crazy. It does not make sense to me at all. I don't know. Boy, Neighbours seems like Legacy's gay relationships. Man, when Legacies come back, I swear to God, they better make it gay. Like, either give me Hosey or give me what's Jade and Posey? Josie. No, Jade and oh God, what's her name? Jade and Josie. Jay-Z? Either give me that or Hosey. Just, God, they better make it gay. And what was, okay, we're going on a Legacy rant right now because someone brought it up and I cannot move away from it. Last San Diego Comic-Con, they full on were like teasing, oh yeah, Hope's, you know, bisexual, or that she's gonna explore her sexuality in season 2. Where? Can you point that out to me, please? Because that didn't happen. What happened to that new girl that had a crush on Hope? She just like disappeared, like one of those twins. What happened to her? I'm mad. Oh man. Don't bring Legacies up, okay? Damn. Oh, like when Legacies come back, they better goddamn make it gay, and they better stop teasing this shit, man. I swear to God. Oh, where can I watch Hollyoaks? So I believe they upload episodes on Daily Motion. I'm following a Perry and Juliet account on YouTube though, and they upload their scenes, which is how I'm keeping up to date with them. But I do think they're like a week behind because of the whole COVID stuff. But yeah, 5 weeks. Hopefully we should be back to normal. Hopefully. I don't know. Give me Hizzy or Death. Oh, I would love Hizzy as well. Oof. Ooh, I would love Hizzy as well. I love when you go off on a rant. Thank you. But like, Supergirl season 5, All Eyes. I don't even mess around with Supergirl at this point. I think Posey is Endgame, but here for Jazzy. Is Penelope coming back? Is that something that's happening? I don't know. Someone bring up something else to bring up another rant. Oh, Julie Plec killed the gay storylines because she figured she already had us hooked. Now she can make land in the center of the storyline. I was looking back at like my Legacy like hype videos for season 2, and I was like, they were full on talking about like Hope exploring her sexuality in season 2. That did not happen. What the fuck? Oh, Alex, what do you think about how do I say her name? Yeah, I'll need some help. Is it Javissa? Oh no, I've butchered her name. Anyway, being cast as a new Batwoman. I am excited. I am very, very excited. I've seen like some people like putting like the sort of mashups of her and like different cast members. Oh, I'm excited. I'm very excited to see where they take her Batwoman in season 2. I'm excited for season 2. I hope they do it well. There is a lot of potential there. I mean, they could obviously do it terribly, but I'm hoping they do it well. So I'm very, very excited for Batwoman for sure. I can't wait for Batwoman to return. I love the recast, yeah, for sure. One Day a Week, Holix is on now. It used to be every other day. They're not showing new episodes for the next 5 weeks. They're going on like pause. They're doing like old episodes, because they're trying to catch up. They've started production again. So for the next 5 weeks, they're just doing like old episodes. Is anyone better than Ruby Rose? So many people. Look, I'm not even gonna lie. So many people. I didn't even mind Ruby Rose as Batwoman, but so many people. It's bad to say I didn't like Ruby Rose as Batwoman. You know, there's been plenty of people not liking Ruby Rose as Batwoman. I didn't mind her. To be honest, like, I didn't mind her, but like I didn't love her. I feel like she played I feel like I liked her better as Kate Kane than Batwoman, if that makes sense. Because I don't know, like whenever I see her as Batwoman, I just see her skinny little legs and I'm like, how are you like kicking people with those skinny little legs? Do they have any power behind them? I'm like, give me a buff Batwoman. I feel like that's like my major complaint. I just want a super buff Batwoman. I feel like Abby from The Last of Us has just like ruined my wants. I just want buff chicks now. I just want buff chicks. Oh. Alex, what games are on your radar? So I watched the Xbox showcase the other night, which was pretty decent. I was excited about that. I'm excited there was a new game that the creators of Life is Strange is making. What is it? Don't not. Tell me why. I'm excited for that. Apparently this is gonna feature the first playable transgender character on like a major studio game. Which is really exciting. So I'm really, really excited for that. So it's gonna have like an episode release like Life is Strange did. I heard all the episodes are gonna release by the end of the year. The first episode releases in August. So I'm really, really super excited for that game. Also Assassin's Creed. You're here for lesbian Vikings. Yeah, I'm super excited for it. The Xbox showcase was pretty decent. Obviously, oh man, I'm excited for Fable. I don't think that's gonna come out for like another 2 years though. Like they're clearly, it's not ready. Clearly, they didn't show like anything. It was just a teaser. But oh, Fable. Oh, it takes me back. God damn. The Medium looked interesting as well. That looked spooky. Here for that though. But yeah, for sure looking forward to Tell Me Why. I'm very excited for that. I wish I was a gamer. You can just like watch gaming videos on YouTube and then you can like be involved in the conversation. That's what my best friend does. She can't control a game. Like she just gets so frustrated by it. But she loves just watching like playthroughs on YouTube. She's like, yeah. And then we can talk about the game. Speaking of, pause my Fable 3 to watch you. That's awesome. I feel like Fable 3 kind of lost me a little bit. Fable 1 and 2, oh, my heart. Loved it so much. I feel like Fable 3, I don't know. I feel like they tried too much but didn't quite succeed. I don't know. They're just my thoughts. But I'm super excited to see what they do with Fable 3. For sure. Okay, all right. How are we doing? Is there anything else that we want to talk about before we end the stream? Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with me. It's been super fun. Thank you, Alyssa, for that $100 super chat. It's fucking incredible of you. Thank you again. That was really, really cool. You're really, really cool. I appreciate you muchly. Alex, do you have any thoughts on the new HBO The Last of Us TV series, and also who would you cast as Ellie and Abby? Is Abby gonna be in the Last of Us series? I don't know. I'm super excited for The Last of Us. I've seen fan casts of what's that chick from Booksmart? Is it Caitlin something? I've seen people fan casting her as Ellie, and honestly, I'd be down for that. But I'm excited for it. Because the people that made, was it Chernobyl, is making it, and I really liked that series, Chernobyl. That was really well done. Alex, can I put Diablo? What? On your radar? Watch the trailer, and yes, there's some woman-loving woman in the second season. Is it a show or a game? What is it? The first two are amazing. They fell off with 3 because of the mechanics and storyline. Yeah, first 2 were incredible. Oof. They're good on. They've got the first 2 on the Game Pass, don't they? I should replay the first 2. I legit haven't played it in years. But I'm also nervous because, like, you know, go back on something that you absolutely love and it's just not as good as when you remember it. I'm nervous about that. See the article that said Cassandra was supposed to be the sole main character in AC Odyssey. Apparently, executives at Ubisoft have been rejecting female main characters for years. I've seen that. I was like, oh, that's fucked. That sucks. I was very mad when I heard that. Yeah, it was very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. A stupid Cassandra should have been standalone lead in that game. Yeah. Alex, have you seen Rin's Last of Us Part 2 walkthrough? Because it's amazing. Yeah, I was joining her stream sometimes when she was doing it live. Avatrice forever, for sure. Love them. Need more of them. I need a season 2. I need them to announce a season 2 now. More streams. We'll see how we go. I'll try and make these Sunday morning for me anyway. So it's Sunday morning. It's just hit midday. I'll try and keep these going. We'll see if we can make it a regular thing. We'll see. We'll see. Have we talked about Neighbours yet? Yeah, we talked about it briefly. Yeah. Yep. Speaking of Neighbours, I'm going to go make my Neighbours spoiler video talking about the upcoming spoilers for this week. That's going to drop this afternoon or tonight. Yeah. I think that's it, right? I think that's it. Thank you all for coming out. You are incredible. I love you all so much. So much. Thank you. I will see you guys in my next video, or hopefully my next stream, which hopefully, if I can keep to a schedule, should hopefully be next weekend. Same time, maybe a little bit earlier. I don't know what time works for you guys. But yeah, thank you all. I will see you guys then. All right. Bye.